I recently saw my friend Tropic open up a brand new Shopify store and within just a few months reached $30,000 in revenue with thousands in profit. And if there's anything I've learned throughout my business journey, it's that if someone else can do it, you can do it too. So after coming up with a product idea in this video, I'm going to walk you guys through step by step how to build an e-commerce website from beginning to end, how to create and launch ads for your business, and as sales start coming in, I'm going to show you how to automate the entire process. But first, I know you guys are wondering, what's the product idea? We're going to be selling car tablets. This is a product I came across weeks ago, and a lot of times the best items to sell solve an issue in your everyday life. Since, for example, I drive an old 2007 Toyota Corolla, and if I saw one of those car tablets in an ad, I'd definitely buy one. In fact, I already did. Since step 2 of building your future e-commerce empire is to order your product, and step 1 is to obviously figure out what you're going to sell. But once you have that in order, we are going to start the process of building a high converting dropshipping store with Shopify, which is a very important step. And to start, click the top link down below in the description or go to buildyourstore.ai/financial wolf. This is a free AI store builder that will build out the framework for a Shopify store, and it'll even come preloaded with 10 winning product ideas based on the niche of store you pick, in case you're not sure what product you want to sell yet. But now that we're here on the website, click build my free store, create an account, and now the store builder is going to ask a few questions about the website you want to make. In my case, selling car tablets. For niche, we're going to click electronics and gadgets, and next it's going to ask you to pick between a few different options of stock banners for the website, which you can always change out later. And now we are going to link our Shopify account with this store builder. And if you don't have a Shopify account, making one is pretty simple. It's free for the first 3 days, then just $1 per month for the next 3 months. But once your Shopify account is made, we are first going to download the Build Your Store app. And now AI will do its magic, creating us a technology themed website with a few product ideas. But while this is being generated, the other app we are going to download on the store is AutoDS, which is the product supplier for all the preloaded products on our website. And it can also help you with product research to find good items to dropship. But in our case, I already know that car tablets is the product I want to sell. And I found a listing on AliExpress I want to import to the new store. This 4K 10 by 11.26 inch CarPlay device and dash cam is priced from the supplier at $65.37. I think we can sell this product at our store for just under $150. So to begin adding it, here on AliExpress, we are going to copy the link and then go to AutoDS and click add product with link and then paste our link. With the product added, I got to work customizing the listing, improving the title with the help of ChatGPT, adding better photos, and creating a banger product description, also with the help of AI. Soon humans aren't gonna have to do much of anything except come up with the ideas, and I not only added one listing to the website, but after making them all on AutoDS, simply click the save and import button up here in the corner for each listing, and it'll post to your Shopify store. So now we have 5 items listed. And since I linked all my listings with AutoDS, we are going to click this button to top up the balance on my account, which will pay the supplier to fulfill the orders you get. And then we are also going to add more auto order credits in my account. Now when we get a sale, it'll automatically be fulfilled with AutoDS and shipped out to the customer. And as we get started customizing the website, photoshopping images, and building out the site's homepage, the link to AutoDS will be down below in the description, costing just $1 for the first 30 days. This process of customizing the site took me hours, but luckily with Shopify, I didn't have to do any fancy coding. It's literally just drag and drop. Giving you guys an inside look at how I'm building this website, here's a look at the description for one of my listings. You guys can see I added some high quality GIFs and images by simply just searching my product on Google, and then either taking some content from competitor sites or Google Images, and with a little bit of Photoshop work, I make the content unique to my brand. That's pretty much what I did on this entire website. This is the homepage, which I also think turned out really good. And adding a new section is as simple as scrolling to wherever you want to add it and clicking add section, or if you want to edit anything, click on the section you want to edit and either change the photo or text. Building a Shopify store is literally idiot proof, but before we start marketing our product, we still have to set up Shopify Payments. By on the dashboard of your store, go to the settings tab, click on payments, then press activate Shopify Payments. Once you do that, the taxman is going to get all up in your business, asking you all sorts of questions like, do you got an LLC, or are you an individual, or are you a nonprofit, which I guess is where no one makes a dime.
You don't get paid at all? Nobody makes a dime?
Anywho.
Next, you enter in your information, describe the type of product you sell, and then you have to submit a proof of address document, which reminds me, I forgot to pay my electric bill, and also submit a picture of your ID. On top of Shopify Payments, make sure to add additional methods for your customers to pay, like PayPal, and I also added Klarna and Afterpay for the brokies to use. But with everything set up, it's time to start marketing our product, and luckily with the item already in hand, this morning I took some time to film 3 videos promoting the product, which will act as our commercials getting customers to the website. And tonight, marketing is going to start at a daily budget of $200 $50 per day, split between TikTok and Mark Zuckerberg's Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram. Getting started setting up Meta ads, the first campaign we are going to launch is going to feature the 3 video ads I made myself with blank detail targeting. And for the placement of the ads, I'm going to deselect a few of these options and make sure only Instagram and Facebook feed, stories, Facebook Marketplace, and Facebook video feeds are selected. And now after adding in all 3 videos to the campaign with primary text, headlines, and descriptions added, we are going to click publish, and pretty soon these 3 ads are going to be running at a $50 per day budget. Next, I created another Meta ads campaign, this time featuring 5 ad creatives other people made featuring the car tablet product that have already gone viral on TikTok. And the budget for this campaign will also be $50 daily. Now, setting up TikTok ads is going to be a very similar process. Just like I created an account on Facebook and Instagram before launching Meta ads, I just converted one of my old TikTok accounts into a page based around the Car Tab Pro and posted the 3 videos we made. It would be pretty cool if these videos get views organically, and maybe we even generate a few sales via our link in bio. But to add fuel to the fire, I downloaded the TikTok app to our Shopify store, and we're gonna start by launching a TikTok Smart Plus campaign promoting our cheapest Car Tab product. Then we are going to upload all 3 of the videos we made with the product and add a few variations of ad text to split test between. And now the last 3 things we're going to do is set the US, UK, and Canada as our target location since they're all English speaking, and set $50 per day for the budget. I just took some time to launch a second campaign on TikTok, also at $50 per day, featuring 5 viral videos with our product made by other creators. So this $200 per day budget is going to act as a split test between the ads I made and viral videos by other creators. Let the fun part of this video begin, or the part where we lose a bunch of money. And on the first day the ads started running, the store only brought in 1 sale. We made $89.95 in revenue, spent $40 on product costs, but we only spent $92.65 on ads since the full budget wasn't spent. For whatever reason, Meta kept my ad spending at $50 per day for now, but those ads did bring in 1 sale from the campaign with repurposed content that only spent $19.65 yesterday before pausing. And since the other Meta ads campaign, along with the 2 campaigns on TikTok, didn't make me any money, I decided to pause them since we're in the business of making money, not losing it. And by the end of day 2, when sales dipped down to $0, I knew it was time to make a change. So like I was the Pawn Stars, I decided to call in an expert. What's up, dude?
What's up?
Meet my dog, Sherlock. He's a little crazy. Introducing my friend, Tropic. He's the friend I talked about earlier in this video who launched a dropshipping store a few months back that's now bringing in thousands in sales daily. So I'm here with my friend, Tropic. He just made it down from Chicago, and he's about to show us his Shopify dropshipping store that made over, what, how much this month?
$57,000 just this month.
So taking a look at your Shopify dashboard, you made over 50 grand this month?
Yeah, $57,000 in this month. And if we actually look at the year to date, I'll pull that up right now. You can see that it's done over $100,000 now in sales. And that's mainly just from the past 3 months. 27,000 people that went to your website, average order value of $65, and you did over $100,000 in revenue. But the question is, how much of that is actually profit? So the unfortunate thing about running Facebook ads dropshipping is the margins aren't particularly phenomenal, but it is about 15%, it's about $15,000 in profit.
And you guys can see over here, he spent $30,000 on ads in the last month.
$31,000 on ads, $14,000 on product costs, and $2,000 on fees, leaving me with $9,000 in profit.
And $9,000 in profit times the 12 months of the year is a 6-figure business. So having someone in front of me who's achieved the dropshipping dream, I use it to my advantage and had him review my store. So Tropic, what do you think? CarTabPro.shop, good or bad?
I like the name, I like the product. Let's check out the store itself. So you have a few tablets here. I like this. You got the reviews up top, a nice average order value, and a little bit of a bundle bonus here. Black add to cart button. That's something that not many people do, but it's really solid to have. Scrolling down here, I like this FAQ section. This is something that was a game changer for my store, is having a ton of objections that you can handle right away. There is one thing missing down here, and that is the reviews. I would have maybe some testimonials or reviews. I like that this is up here, but you gotta actually have it down at the bottom. So I got started adding reviews to my website by installing a free app called Ali Reviews and imported reviews from the same supplier websites I linked with AutoDS. As you guys can see, reviews have now been added to the store, and in my opinion, it makes each listing look way better. But before Tropic leaves, I want to sit down with him and really get down to what makes a Shopify store successful. So why do you think this Shopify store you started was successful, whereas your other previous stores were failures?
I think the number one reason why was, honestly, I didn't stick with the other stores and products long enough. I kind of just pumped and dumped the stores. I just ran it for like a week or two and didn't really put in all that much effort. I think if you actually try and you have a product that has good fundamentals and you stick with it, anybody can achieve success with it.
So what does it take for a product to have good fundamentals?
For me, I think the very first thing is that it solves a problem. This might sound a little cliche, but if you solve a problem, somebody's gonna be willing to pay for that. Now, the next thing that ties into that is an emotion. People make purchasing decisions emotionally and then they back it up logically. So if you can get them to emotionally purchase and back it up with social proof and any sort of logic, people will be much more inclined to buy. The third thing that I look for in a winning product is a high AOV. So I'm talking 50, 60, 70, even $100. The reason why is that if you're running Facebook ads, it's really expensive, and this also just gives you a chance to profit more if you make some really, really good creatives.
And your ad creatives are what Tropic thinks is the most important thing that will determine the success or failure of your dropshipping store.
I've seen some really crappy stores that somehow still convert just because their marketing was that good.
And this conversation made me realize to really make our dropshipping store a success, I had to improve our marketing strategy even more. So I spent some time re-editing existing content with our product on TikTok, but this time adding in voiceovers and a quality script with a goal to make the viewer feel an emotional connection to the product I'm selling.
The best way to learn great advertising is to look at brands in your space that are successful, whether it's the top tech companies in the world or dropshipping businesses that are just a little bit bigger than yours.
And using tools like AutoDS Ad Spy, you can search for ads created by competitors on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. And when I searched car tablet, quite a few results popped up that we could use for inspiration. Making great advertisements is a skill you're not going to master right away, but from my experience with Tropic, I learned that the product you pick and how you market it are by far the most important steps. Tropic tested 27 different dropshipping stores before he made his first 100K in revenue, along with years of experience in video editing that prepared him when he eventually found that winning product idea.
And I know you guys are gonna ask, what is his product? Well, unfortunately, he wants to keep that a secret, but I can say it's in the women's niche. And a lot of the top dropshippers I know sell products to women, since according to studies, women tend to be more frequent online shoppers and just shoppers in general.
It's been a few more days of grinding on the car tablet store, and as you guys can see, we've now sold 8 car tablets for $879.68 in revenue. I spent a lot of time testing between different ads, but funny enough, the best performing ad has been the campaign with repurposed videos. It's literally been outperforming all the others. So after ad spend, product cost, and the small cost for subscriptions like Shopify or AutoDS, we're slightly in the green on this challenge for a total profit of $135.55. And in a few days, I'm gonna be dropping yet another video going more into my journey with this store as we keep scaling it up to $1,000 in daily revenue, because if my friend Tropic can do it, we all can.
So get started dropshipping by clicking the Build Your Store link at the top of the description. And as an inspiration for all of us, how much did Tropic's dropshipping store make in the one day we hung out?
It's currently 9 p.m. at night. Tropic and I finished hanging out for the day. And I'm curious, bro, what's the store at?
We're at $2,800 in revenue, and we got another 2 hours left. But off that $2,800, I spent $1,300 only in ads, and product costs will be about $700. So I'm looking at about $800 in profit just for today.
With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out Tropic's channel. He has a whole series about how he scaled up a store. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.